Oh god, I forgot to change out of the outfit. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. I'm like, huh. Is this right? No. No, where's default? Hold on. There we go. I'm stupid. I'm everything has gone very, very quickly today, so Funny Summer Games Fest. Oh boy, 6 minutes till we see Monster Hunter Wild. I also should put out a tweet. Fuck. PDP, boo boo. YouTuber. Dude. Let people know. Let people know that I'm watching whatever mid will be. Remember to temper your expectations because they might not have what you want, even if like most of it's already announced projects, which could be anything. Like that's the thing. It's like, oh, most of this is going to be already announced things. It's like, well, that doesn't mean that things aren't going to be like good. It's just that, yeah, I would like to see some of the stuff that like got previously announced, like the fucking Hey Schnitzel, give me a second. I will. I'm cleaning something. You know, like what they talked about, like the Silent Hill guy, not the Yamaoka, but like the actual creator who went on to make Siren and then like left. Like his project. Because that's still going to be at least somewhat interesting, I hope. I want to. Okay. No, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't pull up the Twitch chat thing. It's like to see where what is Twitch chat on this thing is saying, because once again, now that I have like my a different setup, I'm not using the console now to stream this. I'm just going to have the 3 monitors because that's why I like having. I can see what the Twitter is saying over here, and then OBS, hello Ticonderoga, and then game. Ah, fuck! I snizzed. God. Ugh. Oh, so I realized that like towards the end of the month there's a couple of things, so I'm wondering if like certain companies are just going to be like, here's a trailer to remind you that the Elden Ring DLC is coming at the end of the month. Here's a trailer to remind you that Dawn Trail is at the end of the month. Well, okay, technically the beginning of next month, but the free, like if you pre-order the expansion, you get 3 days free, or well, you get early access. Which I don't mind that one as much because it's like, oh, you pre-ordered it. Okay, here's 3 free days. Unlike the fucking WoW one, World of Warcraft, being like, oh, you get early access if you buy the $80 edition. Wait, no, was it the $80 edition? Wait, I need to know. Hold on, sorry. I now have to check how stupid War Within's pre-order bonuses were. Because okay, it was $90 because it's like Epic Edition is $90. What did each one give? Okay, base edition, which was 50, is War Within available at launch, Dragonflight, which is the current expansion, level character 70 boost, and Trader Tenders, which is, nah, I don't care. Then the next edition up was 70, increases Trader's Tender by 750. You get a mount and a fucking transmog set. That's the difference of $20. But if you give them another 20, all the above, but beta access, 3-day early access, 30 games a day, the game time, fucking a pet, a toy, and a fucking effect for your fucking Hearthstone set. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, why is it that, like, it's like, oh, just pre-order the expansion with 14. It's like, oh yeah, 3 days early access. This one, no, buy our fucking $90 big
I'm
dick
spending the
edition.
3 days to power level Viper.
Yeah, I mean, true. Yeah, it's like, and if you're Canadian, it's probably 100. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it's probably better to spend those 3 days to power level Viper, because you never know. You never know what might happen. You might actually get another, what was it? Raban Savage, where it's like, fuck you. Which I spent those days leveling Red Mage. No, then again, we haven't. I don't think we've had that since. Like, I mean, I blasted through Endwalker in that week. I blasted through Endwalker that week, and that, you know, that was a lot of whatever. And the worst part of the Endwalker one was legitimately dealing with the level 83 trial, because that one just fucking sucked. Amazingly, currently I just went to the Twitch feed. Like, I'm watching the this is Twitch. Hold on, see. So if I'm ahead, then it's dependent upon where you're watching it. Epilepsy warning. You might get epilepsy. Please flash to using. Yeah. That makes sense.
Welcome to the stage, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Welcome to the... Oh, I have closed captioning on, don't I? Hold on. No, I don't want that. We'll just kill that. What's even the setting? We're at audio. Let's just get 1060, 1080-60.
Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot.
The bad news is every single studio is burning down
over the next 2 hours. But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs.
Oh, you gotta mention it. You gotta mention it.
There's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing.
I'm hoping I can.
Digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, you know, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams, or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams,
I've heard good things about Balatro and Mana Lords. I do not know anything about Supermarket Simulator. That is the only thing on that list that I've never heard of.
Many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter. but also smaller
If you're having
titles,
Batman
including a
there,
few
that means
games
it's the
made
VR
by
game.
Single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be
Hey,
part of
that's
this show
fine.
because
I don't
we
get
think
like
this platform
I
is
I know
important
you
as a way to
dislike
show
him
you new
and you
things
bring it
that
up
you might
every
not even know
time,
about.
but
So when you
fuck
see a
it,
game
I
that piques your
enjoy the
interest,
Kojima's
please
Wild
wishlist it,
Ride.
or even better, send it
You
to
have to have
friend
a
and get
big
them
brain to
excited.
enjoy it.
That's how
I'm sorry
we
about your
together
small
can
brain,
grow the
Maverick.
gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more
Oh
indie
yeah, that's when I
titles.
get to just
So should we
dip
get to
out.
the games?
Like I'm only covering this,
All right,
not
it all
Day of
begins right
Devs and
now.
not
Here's
Devolver.
our first announcement.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Strength! What game is this
Wait.
anyway?
Okay, it's like I was like, okay, you're doing a Lego game. Oh.
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
How many? I'm sorry. I hate the fact that for some reason, and this might just be a thing with Jim Ryan, and this is just remnants of Jim Ryan. I don't think Horizon is that big of a franchise that people care about.
Right. A friendly hero. Hunting.
Like, it's so weird that they just keep pushing Horizon. I think it was always a Jim Ryan type of thing,
Collecting all the shiny things.
because every time Horizon came out, it got fucked over by another game that existed beforehand. So just go Lego Horizon. That doesn't... It kind of is, but it's also the previous generation as well, because original Horizon came out right before Breath of the Wild. The Horizon game last year came out right before
Down you go.
Elden Ring.
Better get a snack.
The DLC was like right before Breath of the Wild, I think. I mean, this looks fine because it's Horizon, but like, I mean, it's Lego. Oh, this is just they're putting this on everything except for Xbox. I guess it's a multiplayer. I don't know.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story.
It's probably
inspired
because
by
of
the world
Lego.
Horizon, designed with two-player
Yeah,
action
I'm
in
just sitting there
mind,
kind of going,
supporting
you're even
couch
putting on the
online
Switch.
co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More
Chivalry-
Ruined Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start
What?
separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
Hey, don't be that mean, Schnitzel. She isn't that bad. It's just the face in the sequel game. Hello, Gira. Zombambo. I don't know, once again, I zombie games are weird because like every time I look at them, I just think like I couldn't care less. Unless it's like an already established franchise. Like Resident Evil's one thing. I know this is like a sequel to like a Source mod, they just said, but Remember when Left 4 Dead was a thing, and then they tried to bring it back with Back 4 Blood, and then like that failed because that was just, yeah. And that doesn't look as good as Left 4 Dead 2.
All right. To introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade.
Oh, it's on
She's
Steam
been a
as
huge
well.
Fan of some of our reveals like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Who?
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest.
Who?
I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game. from a
Once
beloved
again, I
franchise.
think they
Let's take a look.
grow influencers in vats.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes. When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
We're making a Quidditch game.
To beat your
Actually,
toughest opponents? To keep
they didn't have
your
Quidditch in that Harry Potter Legacy, Hogwarts Legacy
chase
game,
your
right?
dreams at any price.
Like they had to give a reason why it didn't exist, or
No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
I'm sorry, it feels super English as well because it reminds me of available day one for PlayStation Plus.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch
That's
Champions
failing.
Launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles.
You
and
do not
PC.
have
Now we go from the
confidence in
Potterverse
your
to a
game if you're
brand new
launching day
world.
one Game
It goes
Pass
from
or
a
you're
single
launching
developer,
day
Gavin
one
Eisenbach, up in
PlayStation
Seattle,
Plus.
who's been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite.
Oh,
and he
hey,
showed me
wait.
this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
Motherfucker originally made Choo Choo Charles, a horror game about basically Thomas the Tank Engine. What? Also, I'm sorry, like, having the camera this low is making it disorienting. Please tell me that you can turn off like the motion. You do not do. You know, I'm just reminded of that tweet. It's like, yeah, every time like Jeff Keighley is like, we got something special for you, big world premiere, and it's like the most stupidest thing in the world. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a
That's
YouTuber
fun one,
stream a
right?
game.
Remember, that's
It's a
all
stream a
made
game.
by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage.
I mean, granted, the previous game
All right,
this guy
next
made
one of
is a
this year's
streamer
most
game. It's
anticipated
fucking
game
Choo Choo
is Star
Charles.
Wars Outlaws, coming out on August
Oh.
30th
I
from
don't care.
Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase.
Yeah, I'm not
Ubisoft's
covering
forward bet,
Ubisoft.
streamed
I'm
as part
sorry.
of
I
the
just
continuing
I
Sunday
couldn't
Game
care
Plus
less about
events.
Ubisoft.
Right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Yeah, I didn't realize that they said that Lando's in this game. I feel like that was knowledge that I should have had, but like the fact that it's like, oh yeah, that was Lando. Remember Star Wars? Remember Lando Calrissian? Remember Jabba the Hutt? Remember the dirty Jawas? Wait, that was August 30. Okay.
Lando there, so great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year. Cuff Bus, I'm not quite sure, but it's like it's so cool.
Yeah, Cuff
that
Bus
there's
said
stuff that we're gonna get to play in
2025.
the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub.
Oh.
Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
I thought we've already seen this. No, I think we saw like yeah, we saw this already. I guess it's gameplay now. Here you go, artistic platformer game. Here's your RT platformer game. All I know about Grease is it was a platformer and it was just all right. It's legitimately carried by its art. Which yeah, this is another game that seems like it's just going to be carried by its art.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Dune.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Nah.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die.
Oh, is this like Civilization?
Without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men.
I feel like we're getting an announcement of Civilization 7 because this is going through various different histories and cultures. As societies being built.
Your names shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Yep. Hey, look at that! I called it. Has Civilization gone down? Like, I don't know. Like, people like 5. I'm not sure about 6. Like, I didn't pay as much attention to 6.
behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled.
Civ clone. Yeah, Civ 7 made by Sid Meier's and Firaxis Games.
And consoles next year. I'm in awe
But
of
yeah,
the amazing team
there's
that
been
has brought us to
competition. I
this
think there's like Humanity and then like some other
our
games that have been
incredible
coming
fans
out.
around the world for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
Like I remember Civ 5 being the one was like, oh, we went to a hexagonal and then like monkey. Is it? Oh yeah, this is the Wukong game, the game that I swear is coming out soon, I think. Because there's no way this isn't Sun Wukong, right? Fucking Goku. Born on an egg on the mountain top. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong there. We've seen this. Oh, it's August. Thank you for another trailer for a game that's coming out in August that we've seen like countless times, and you gave us a CGI trailer, even though there's plenty of footage of gameplay. Monkey. That's the thing. It's like it existed. You have a bunch of gameplay footage of this game. Ah! Hello, Fox. Also, hello, Sean. Fish.
Cream of some young guy.
Played on the MetaQuest.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift.
Oh my god, a sky laser.
But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos.
I'm sorry, this looks like it's like an MMO. You have these bosses that remind me of MMO bosses.
Even in the depths of the unknown, like
Being.
we die to live again. The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing,
No!
we stand together.
Okay.
What does greatness mean to you?
Lego Fortnite. That is like the one mode out of Fortnite that I have not actually played as much of. I touched it and I was like, no, this ain't for me. Like I like the racing mode, I like the singing mode, and I play the battle royale. But then it's like the Lego mode, I just don't care. Hello, TK.
Faced Tyranids before. Only these past 2 days.
Hey, remember that this is still isn't out and has been at like every event for like 4 years. I think it's finally coming out this year or like in a couple of months. Yeah, September. No, Maverick, I don't, because I've never been into Warhammer.
We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino, and Shigenori Shojima.
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという
So
他の
there's a problem of me wanting to play Metaphor, and that problem is I have
とても熱い RPG です。
up
This
here
game is an RPG in
a
which the
box
party members
launch copy
transform into their jobs, which we
of
call
SMT5.
archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight
I haven't
against your
touched.
enemies.
My brother touched it. My brother's game, but fuck it, I've been putting it off. In a week from today, Vengeance comes out, which is the game, but in a complete form.
その総数は40種類以上にも及び、
And I'm sitting there being like,
一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
being like,
Archetypes
damn,
are the embodiment of power
should I just
born
wait
from the will to
in
face your
case?
fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
So like Persona.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress, we fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic.
No longer will you just have the persona, you become the persona.
Gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
Is it a hero shooter? It's a
You must acquire more
fucking
archetypes and
RPG.
bring them together.
Maverick, have you not heard of this game before? It's been at multiple events. You've seen it before. If you watched any of the times I've covered these things, you should have known.
An archetype whose existence was
Fuck.
only theoretical.
Get in the persona, Shinji. Become the persona, Shinji. Looks like it. You're blind as fuck. It's new to me because
Such an
don't.
honor to have Hashino and
Yeah, you
Shojima
don't
with
care
us on
about
stage.
Atlas.
Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the
You
archetypes,
can't
such
become the
stunning
Fatless.
Visual designs.
Yeah, I
Now
know.
we're gonna jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman.
Oh,
Arkham
hey,
Shadow
yeah.
is
It's a
MetaQuest 3
VR
exclusive
game.
VR game coming
It
later
is
this
a
year.
VR
As
game.
Batman, you face a new threat: the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look.
I know,
at the
it's
story
really
trailer
funny. It's
for
like,
Batman, Arkham
I
Shadow.
get to hear about this game from people going, oh, after Suicide Squad, oh, there's a new Batman Arkham game. And then people are like going, oh shit. And then it's like, it's VR. And then I have not seen a single thing about this. All I know is that it's a VR game. Which, I don't hate VR. I just understand the point of that's something that not a lot of people have.
Fear is their weapon. but they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go?
Have a good day, Snitzel. I'll be back later tonight for the other thing. Oh wow, a CGI trailer that shows no gameplay, exclusively on MetaQuest 3, a $500 headset. Why Gamescom? Fuck you. Then again, every time I say it, like, VR games are weird where you kind of have to experience them to really understand.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Which one are you lying about? It's time to figure out what it could be. Okay, no, it's Street Fighter 6. Motherfucker, you played Street Fighter 1? Nobody played Street Fighter 1. You played 2, sure. Wait, yo, wait. Snitzel, come back here. Snitzel, come back here. Fucking Terry Bogart's in Street Fighter. Probably. No, wait, shit. Wait, we get Capcom versus SNK? Are we getting Capcom versus SNK? Or is it just go... They brought back Atlanta. No, that's in Street Fighter 6. Buying season 2 right now. You mean the costume for the creative character? M. Bison, Terry, Elena, and Mai. Fucking what? That's your season 2 review. Two SNK characters. But once again, yeah, bitch, you didn't play Street Fighter 1. Nobody played Street Fighter 1. I just want to see my Twitter. It's fucking weird because, like, at first I thought, yeah, they were just doing Capcom versus SNK, but no, that's just Street Fighter fucking 6 fucking DLC. I haven't been paying attention to this. I'm still coming off of season 2 of Street Fighter. Oh wow, look at that. 3 things that nobody gives a shit about. Actually, no, you put in a 4th thing. You put in fucking crafting. Oh, Sparking Zero!
This will be when the true battle begins.
Ultra Instinct Goku! Perfect Cell! Goku Black! Fucking get your dick hard right now! Amazing.
Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save her. Goodbye, my friends.
story mode. Okay, so it's going to be just like the Budokai games were, where you had the story mode going through Dragon Ball. I have the GameCube right there. I can just play Budokai 1 and 2 at some time before Sparking Zero comes out. Whoops. I saw Satan. October 11th. Shit. Pre-order to just unlock these characters early.
October 11th. Now we
I really hate that part. But then again, there's like 96 characters.
Shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up.
Oh man, extraction shooters.
Operation Lightning Strike.
Oh man, don't you love extraction shooters? Don't you like the fact that like Marathon is an extraction shooter? Oh wait, I shouldn't bring that up because we haven't seen anything since the thing last year.
We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to be okay.
I'm sorry, I went to look at Twitter because I see extraction shooter and I just kind of mine just blanks, right? That's a good thing. You show something like here's more characters for Sparking Zero, and you have the story mode and the what ifs and that stuff. And then like so you can process it, we get like this shit which you don't care about.
Reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate
I'm sure Vanessa's happy. Maybe, I don't know.
Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Okay, so this is another one of those military shooters, right? Like one of those old ones, because I recognize the fucking name.
Get down! Get down!
Love the frame rates. Thank you. Development game subject to change. Captured on the PC. Can't hold a steady fucking frame rate. I'm sorry, the moment you start shooting a gun and the frame rate shit, I don't...
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves.
Oh, cool!
For real this time.
Man, Terry has shown up twice in this entire fucking yo. It's you know what, I kind of like okay, let me see a match, because like all of that makes me think, oh, is it really kind of like has that comic book no, it really truly does have that comic book aesthetic. That's it? That's all you're gonna show? Fuck you. I guess there was like 2 characters. Oh my god, become the Master Chief. Cortana, jack me off. Love gaming more in Dolby. Here's Halo Infinite, a game nobody talks about anymore. Everybody just goes back to Master Chief Collection, which is totally fixed, by the way. Totally. Always fixed. Master Chief Collection's always fixed. In a year, it'll be fixed from when more fixed than where it was from like a year from now, or a year ago. I don't know what this is. My brain is just kind of blanking. See, this is what like causes brain death to me. Like, animated trailer for cute cartoony thing that probably is like a shitty MOBA or hero shooter. Oh, it's a MOBA. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. Cartoon Network presents a MOBA. That's what it feels like. It feels like that modern Cartoon Network style.
Gundam.
Gundam. Oh yeah, I think this is the game that I thought was like a mech. Like, I like mech designs. I thought this was like Zone of the Ender or like Gundam, but it wasn't. I think we saw this at Game Awards. I really need to get into like I still need to go off and buy Armored Core 6. Every time I've gone to Walmart, it's like $30. I'm like, maybe I should. Mecha Break. Yeah, we saw that at like Game Awards last year.
At Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and
I'm sorry.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Okay, you do Happy Death Day. You do Happy Death Day. Or, yeah. You don't do anything else. You do Happy Death Day, because I think that would be a really neat idea for a video game. But of course I'm not going to do that.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Oh, it's multiple games.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Okay, so the thing about Blumhouse is they basically just funnel money to smaller projects, and then if a thing succeeds, a thing succeeds. They're just doing the same thing with video games. That's what it looks like.
Amy, I'll save you no matter what.
It's just like anything, we'll fund anything. Just one of these will work.
Ask me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? It should have some developer mode.
Dark times await
There's you showed so much, and I just like. Is this like an anthology thing, or it's just okay? No, it's just like yeah, we're publishing a bunch of games. We're publishing a bunch of games. Maybe one of them will be good. I think two of them are about a haunted video game, maybe?
Creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
At least one of them is about a haunted video game.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry.
Well, yeah,
Anyway,
you did kind of leave it
horror is,
open-ended a little bit.
To my great relief, getting
And
more and more
Mr. Shaggy
popular.
Rogers, what's his name? I forget what his name is.
And we wanted to
I just
try
know
and
that he played
take our
Shaggy,
approach
and he actually voices Shaggy currently.
and apply it
Needs to come
see
back
here.
as
We're
the
gonna do
ghost and then be a
independent
horror.
games. We're going to look for creators.
That
and
one
give them
guy,
a
the one
platform
guy.
and encourage these creators.
The one guy
to
that I
be
can't think of the
weird
name
and
of, but I know he's
subversive
Shaggy
and find
Rogers.
The most effed up, scariest things they can, and put them into
From the
really
Scooby-Doo.
cool games.
Well, they look
Matt
great.
Lindard,
It's
okay.
a really
There you
diverse,
go.
cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup?
Five Nights at Freddy was fine. I just go like, yeah, it's a PG-13 horror movie, and so like, there's no real that many creative deaths, and like the one time it happened, I was like, oh, that's neat, and then it never happened again.
Twist, intense first-person shooters. Or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus
Which I think is
murder
why like
in
certain
your
people
otherwise
who
very
aren't into
cozy
horror
family
movies like that movie.
I think
Because it
we-
ain't
we,
spooky
as horror
enough.
Fans, we know that there are so many different.
Meanwhile, I'm
subgenres
just sitting
to
there going
explore,
like,
and our
I
independent
want a
development
gruesome
partners, they
death.
feel the same, and they're just as excited,
It's
which
really
means
cool
we've
that like she got
psychological
snapped in
nightmares,
half,
we have
but
supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has
Yeah.
worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners, and that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks. You know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there. And I know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after.
I'm sorry, I'm just checking
Well,
Twitter.
I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Games.
Thank you, guys.
Mexico Super Bowl showing Terry and Sparking Zero back to back. I have to read out
Power
tweets.
Rangers game with a retro feel.
Okay, digital clips. That's all right. Look, the Ninja Turtles game did very well. What? Oh, okay. It's like, what the fuck is going on with that one? Like, oh, okay. Goldar gets big, very big. I do not like the... Okay, the gameplay looks cool, and it has some of that shit that like is definitely SNES type stuff. But like every time they cut to animation, I'm just like, please stop. Just I want to just see the game. Maverick, if it didn't say Switch, odds are it's coming to the Switch too. That's what I'm saying. Unless that was coming, like I didn't see what year that's coming out, but there is no way that's not coming to like the Switch, unless it's coming to the Switch too. Like that's the worrying part. It's like, here's a game, if it's coming to, look, it's the Switch 2 was supposed to be out by now. Here, Bambi. It's Limbo, but Bambi. Bambo. Bambo. Where's Thumper? Pig. That is the name you're going with? What it describes the game. It describes the game. What game is this? Deer and Boy. What's it about? A deer and a boy.
In 2020 during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping.
What more? What do you do in gameplay? Deer and Boy.
Games like that, or why we do this show, giving
Hello, Freedom.
first-time developers a chance.
I don't know. I never understood sometimes some of those games. There has been.
Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's actually coming out. I forgot that they announced that like 2 months ago. I miss a boy in a blob. Do you? Do you actually?
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition.
The WiiWare game is good. Okay. Because I'm just like thinking about like the original. I'm like, that never sounded appealing.
Then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young
Dog.
fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world.
Hardcore fucking in a trailer.
Face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything.
You
I'm
fucked the
never
ball.
gonna run from that fucker again.
I mean, true. Okay, I'm sorry. This trailer is cut in the same way that like I feel like movie trailers are cut.
Come on! To the fucking task.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san.
Yeah.
Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
Slitherhead. Slither like a snake. Slithers. Oh. Lit. So you can possess people. Copy frame rates. I like the monster designs. I think those are really interesting. Oh shit, this is his Parasite Eve. It's his third birthday. That feels like so much of a third birthday thing. Of being able to just, like, go from person to person. You know what? I'll try it out if there's a demo. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is not real. You are not showing us this. I forgot this might actually existed.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's
This
because
is-
I'm good at what I do.
This is not real.
Really? Really?
This is not. Or is that supposed to? No, it's third birthday. Third birthday had that combat where like you had multiple people and you can possess people.
An international
So not
organization
really Parasite Eve. I'm just third birthday.
until they lie to me.
Until it. My God.
I'm gonna destroy them.
Who wants to take down the shadow agency? Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
This is so stupid. Oh my fucking Christ. I'm sorry. You can't tell me this is a real fucking video game. I'm
They
sorry.
make me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
It's so stupid, but it. This is about.
Glad you like that
Yeah,
one.
for the
That was
show.
Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer.
Yeah,
believe
no,
it or
no
not, right here in
shit.
Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an
Oh yeah,
expedition
Fury
to
is that
Mount
game where
K2,
it's just boss battles,
but half
right?
of his
With
team
like
didn't
the
come back.
guy who kind of looks like
And
an
I
Afro
always wondered,
samurai.
why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme
And
conditions? This
I
is
don't
something
know
we
what
wanted to
Haven is.
explore, in Cairn.
I kind of don't.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
I'm sorry. Fucking, I don't really care about your climbing game in which it is legitimately about actually trying to climb. So yeah, I'm going back to Twitter. I get it. It's a climbing game. News. From the creator of games in which guy talks in witty tone.
I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
It's like the thing, but there's a dark evil thing, right?
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect.
Wow, yeah. I actually, at the very end, I just kind of forgot that was the guy from Stanley Parable.
Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the Fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why
are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Okay.
The Fold is a strange place.
Vincent found something down there.
I feel nothing. It's fine, it's British villain. Oh hey, I forgot about this is coming out soon. For like other things.
Now steal your heart. Adventure starts.
By Monster Hunter.
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall. Feel honored to fight a legend.
No game. It's a CGI trailer.
On guard. Your greatest. Fine.
Probably a Souls-like. Yep, you didn't show what the game. Okay, I guess there's a demo, so you can understand what happens in that game.
All right,
But
we're back
you
here
just showed a
live for
CGI
more
trailer.
Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen
Everything is
looter
Souls-like,
shooter
except for when
with
it's
dynamic
not.
cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Wait, is this a DMC8 song? Because I feel like it's like a song that used to be there, but then they made it all whatever. And I might actually have to audio jungle this because all this sort of looks like to me and kind of reminds me of, because they really haven't shown a lot of actual gameplay footage, is it's a third-person shooter, I guess. It's nice that you're showing a CGI trailer, but like I think most people probably don't know what the game actually is. And I think I saw this at Games the Game Awards last year, button you. But, like... I don't think it's a hero shooter. It might be a single-player game. But I don't know. That looked... I mean, it's mostly CGI, but that kind of looked like CGI via a story mode. So I doubt it's a hero shooter.
That
Not
looks
Battle
awesome.
Royale.
The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria
Among Us.
Tran and Forrest
Free
Willard.
first-person shooter, competitive, cooperative action RPG. Wait, free? Huh. Thank to Mrs. Scenarios. Okay, Dira, that sounds like you were.
Let us be on this stage, like no chaperones, like.
I know. Can
That
we
sounds
announce
like
something
you.
totally
That was
fake?
AI generated. I don't know why.
Among Us 2, Among Us 3, 4.
The first.
Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great.
I'm just gonna
indie
look
games
at the
in
Steam
recent years,
page
but
for the
it's
first
also been
Descendant.
no
Oh
secret
god.
that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance.
No,
they
that's
deserve,
that's
so we
legitimately
thought we
what
could
it says
help
on
out a little bit.
Steam.
That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we
We made so much money that we're becoming a publisher now.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more
free to play.
sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Ian from ShapeShot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We are Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrafts, and this is
Yeah, this is a bunch of indie games that maybe one of them will be like a ball of trope, maybe, where people will be like, "Oh yeah, that was fine."
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Okay.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
Yeah?
Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
As I said, I will not call them trash until I play them. Because I'm not an asshole. But, I don't know, none of them look terrible. Except maybe, you know. Yes, animation. Wow. You know,
Up
all the
next,
budget's
we
going
have
to
Sonic
voice
X
acting.
Shadow Generation.
Okay, wait, hold on.
A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Sega. Yeah, that's a boss within it. Yeah, that's an old that's a level, that's a level. Yeah, that's in the original. Okay, so yeah, the Rail Canyon stage from Heroes. Oh, yeah, he's just getting brand new, like, real stages. Just, like, I mean, I already kind of knew that a bit.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
What? October 25th. Again, during the thing. Wait, what's that? The other pre-order bonus? Wait.
The Year of Shadow, right?
Whining.
Movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right.
No,
In the upcoming online
he's
survival game, Dune
Maverick
Awakening
is
from Funcom,
making a
there is
joke
one
about, oh,
small
he's not the
decision that
ambassador for
unleashed
Sonic, so of course
chain
he's
of
making
events which
he's
set the
not.
stage for the story the
He's
player will
being
experience. Let's
he's
find
making
out
a
for the
joke.
first time what that is.
I was thinking when Winged Angel plays.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened.
Dune.
One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future. Until it created me.
Oh wait, no, wait. Yeah, no, this is Dune, right? Yeah.
But I see a narrow way. A path that might have been.
Because I was partially not paying attention.
And given birth to a girl. Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the Spice Melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen.
See, I have no concept of Dune. I haven't watched like the David Lynch one. I haven't watched the new ones. I've never read the books. Like I get it. It's like a bunch of what ifs.
All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
No, you can't just do that.
More Dune
It's like,
Awakening
oh,
coming
that's
at
neat.
Gamescom
Okay,
coming out
cool.
in August. Now it is
It's
time to
open
see the
world
announcement
survival
of another new
MMO,
game from a brand
and
new
then you
development studio.
crash. Well, I mean, like, I thought that might have been, like, the strategy game for Dune. Like, reminder, they're making, like, 5 or 6 different Dune games. And, like, I cannot remember each one of them. Maverick, it's 6 p.m.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from
And?
Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games.
Uh-huh.
So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in 2 major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool
I am about to
is
say
not
something
only will
very
players be able
horrible.
to define the exact way that they wish to play,
Because I was
but
like,
also
why does
players
this
will be
guy's
able
voice
to
sound so
experience
familiar? And I was like, remember the American Dad episode where it's like the guy where like Francine comes to work for the CIA and it's set up like The Office, and you had like the Chinese spies, and it's just like, have you heard about? But what about the launch codes? That's what this guy sounds like.
Make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
And that's being mean. I know that's being mean.
All right.
But I just think about, does anybody know about some launch codes?
At the Game Awards last year, the finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most
Oh,
deadly
hey,
game
isn't
show.
that dead?
Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting
I don't
next
remember
week on
anything
June
from the
13th.
finals as
Sharpen your
outside of
katanas
people
and welcome
complaining
to
about
season 3
about AI being used. And people played for like the first 2-3 weeks, and then it vanished from everybody's minds. It would be funny if you just made the joke. I know. It probably would have been. So, is the finals about time travel? Like, I did not know that the finals had time travel.
The finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Hey, Sam. Do the face. He's going to talk about the DLC.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting.
Alan, suck my cock, Maverick.
Many of you have been posting.
I do like that game. I do understand that most people don't.
Pictures on your
I have my
shelves
problems with Saga segments,
Alan Wake 2
but it has
so
nothing
far
to do
digital only,
with
sadly
the
missing.
character, but more of the
Well,
mechanics of the
We
character.
are excited to announce
I.e. the
physical deluxe editions
God.
and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming
But
this
only
fall.
deluxe?
You
Just
can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for
So
Unreal
like,
2.
well, no, it's the thing of they didn't do it because they wanted to reduce the content, or they wanted to reduce the cost of putting out the game. So like they put it out at 60 because if they did physical, they would have to go increase to 70. Was their reasoning?
Terrifying.
But it's like you could just release that at 60. I feel like
scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go.
Which is why I'm kind of like going, why just deluxe? Why not just standard?
Didn't. Night Springs will be playable.
Please don't say today.
In less than 24 hours.
Okay, so tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Thank you.
I have other stuff right this second.
With this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one.
Oh my god.
And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
Yo!
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta. Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
I'm actually happy because you get to play as the character from Control. In case setting you wish you people. See, I don't hate Alan Wake 2. Like, the issue with Alan Wake 2 is legitimately Saga's an FBI agent, and she does the bulletin board thing, and they force you to do the bulletin board. That's it. That is the biggest issue of Alan Wake 2. Nothing else is the problem I have with Alan Wake 2. And I feel like a lot of complaints either come from people who never played Alan Wake 1 or just wanted something to complain about. And that's coming from me, who sat there and played through all of Alan Wake 2. Actually, no. The other thing I disliked was the fact that the true ending to that game requires New Game Plus, and they didn't release New Game Plus until like a month later.
Play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, HoYoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
You'd say HoYoverse, and I also kind of just go no. No opinion. Yeah. No, I mean that's fine. It's to me I've played it American Nightmare and 2, and my problems with 2 just extend to having there's slower segments, just like there's slower segments in 1. And what happens is you do like a little investigation thing, and then you have to go into the bulletin board, and then you have to do the profile thing where you're told the thing, and like the mechanics don't work right. I feel. And that's the problem, because the other segment of Saga's part of like doing kind of exploration and some shooting combat of like maybe exploring around a little bit in an opener area is fine.
Because in the end,
You're referring to everyone. Yeah, I don't have, it's like I don't have that problem, and that's the reason.
I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Once again, I guess this one makes sense if you play Honky Star Rail, but I don't. So is this just an advertisement for Dark and Darker, or are they doing a 1.0? Because I think this was early access. The extraction game of Medieval. Is it an extraction game? Because I don't know what this was. Oh wait, hold on. Get rid of that. Notifications are there because sometimes I get free games and then I just forget that I have those games. Like that fucking Marvel's Midnight Suns game is free this week. And it's the weirdest, that's the weirdest game because it's like supposedly actually good, but like it was ruined by its fucking like advertisement. It is. Is there a bit of legal trouble due to the founder? Huh.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure Dark and Darker is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So
okay, so it's just official.
Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP.
Look at those empty seats right
here's
there.
The announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Oh, yeah, this thing that got announced last year that I thought was Onimusha, and I forgot it. And it's like, oh yeah, I don't know what this was, but it looked cool as shit. Like, just the style alone. Wait, is it a tactical game? Wait, is it a tactical game? Because this was like, I like the artistic style of this. I like the colors. I like the weird creatures. But I don't even know what the game is about. Probably another one of those games I need like a demo. Oh. Yeah, my brain wasn't processing what that could have been. Oh, hey, it's that game that's like the other game, but now with animals. Why did I see a bulldog and then I started thinking about Dracula Flow? Wait, was that Garfield? No, was that cat like... That cat looked exactly like the movie Garfield. Not like the most recent animated stuff, not like, you know, the animated one from blah, 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 but like the Bill Murray Garfield.
We know you
yeah, I know.
Stories about the fine people here at MCorp. So
Sweet Baby Inc. That's what I'm talking about.
Any of these completely unfounded rumors
And that's why I just
and
like...
reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Vansterdam have
Which,
never
as I said, I
been
just
bad.
don't give a shit about that kind of
We
stuff.
have absolutely nothing to hide.
It's just an
from
orange
the
cat,
citizens.
but it looked like Gar.
Everybody here at MCorp loves this town.
Do you like The Office? Do you remember The Office? Did you watch The Office? Because this seems like Office.
I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone at MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah!
What is the video game?
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue.
Who's
We love
hired?
MCorp, and we are not
Who are these actors? Because I feel like most of them are actors.
Nobody panic.
What was the video game?
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Oh, they didn't.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Oh, okay. Fuck you. Just. We're still working on it. So all of that is for. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. They announced that they would bring back Skate like 2 years ago, and then like it's just been we're working on it, we're working on it, we're working on it, we're working on it, and
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that was the whole point. Like what I've heard
25 million
via
players
rumors.
worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Pow World. I mean, just look at the giant Depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now,
Yeah.
here's the first major
I'm
update
pretty sure it was
announcement. A
confirmed
whole
right
new
at the same
island is
time
coming.
that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1+2 was announced, and that came out, and then now, no, I'm not even going to talk about it. I've mentioned it several times before how fucking stupid Activision is. Velocipod. Which is the ones that people want to fuck besides the lizard one and the not Gardevoir? Outer Haven. That is an Arceus aesthetic. Like, here's the thing. I think it's such a weird one because it's like, oh, Nintendo could sue. Like, no. Nintendo would have sued years ago. You're an idiot.
To Power World on the new update. Next
A
up,
bunch
we've
of
got a
fucking
big announcement from
Nintendrons just
Valorant.
got very...
Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team.
The Lunatone. But no, it had like the white and the thing for
Thanks,
the
Jeff.
fucking
Hey everyone. Since 2020, we have been
the
fortunate to
Arceus.
serve players
They use
in their
AI.
pursuit of what we call the
Except they
Valorant
didn't
moment.
use AI.
The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valor moments on PC.
It's like, which
And
also
today,
lie.
the
Yeah,
stage
I
is
know. It's
set
like
to welcome
people,
a whole
people,
new group of players.
people were stupid
take a
and like, okay. My problem with the whole Power discussion. Because I don't give two shits about Valorant. My entire issue with the Power discussion is like, oh, it's the first time Nintendo had to compete with like something because there's just no games within this genre, and it's like fucking Dragon Quest Monsters came out a month prior. You motherfuckers did not give a shit. There is a bunch of games that are kind of within that genre that nobody gives a flying fuck about. The only reason why people cared was because it was a flavor of the month. And yeah, Power World kind of was the flavor of the month, because at this point it's not as big, it's not as whatever. There was Temtem. I know Temtem existed. Fucking Digimon Cyber Sleuth, which is specifically a game that is kind of designed like that, exists. Dragon Quest games exist that have that. There have been multiple of those. The only reason why Power World did that is because it's also a combination of like 5 other genres that are somewhat popular. Also, I'm sorry, every time I look at Valorant, I'm not even sure like how these characters are related to League of Legends. Like, I'm not even sure what League of Legends is. I didn't even watch that show. So like, I never understood, is it like magic technology or something? People sniped at Temtem would be the Pokemon list. I know. And there's other games besides Temtem. I know there's at least one other game that's kind of Monster Collection that was kind of like Temtem that just faded from people's mind.
Core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
Electric Booty Telefight, maybe.
We are
maybe it's something else.
To make sure
but like,
that Valorant plays great on console.
I don't think it's as I said. I don't think Nintendo would change anything with Pokemon unless it's like, unless it just stopped selling.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey.
It's like it's one of those things of.
China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest.
It's just it needs to not sell, and it's like that's not going to happen. People are going to buy it, even me. Fucking, I just sit there and go, oh man, this looks kind of whatever. It's like I don't even think you need to change. Like, I think the biggest issue of Pokemon is that it's not that you need to change the core gameplay loop. Like going, oh, it needs to take inspiration from Power. No, it does not. What it needs to do is embrace being a JRPG. The best part of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is its in-game when you go to Area 0. You need more stuff like that. My favorite game of Pokemon is Black and White 1. Not even 2. 1. Why? Because Team Plasma and Team the gym stuff converge together in one storyline in which you go and try to stop a person from becoming the champion. You go through the Elite Four. You're too late. They raise a castle up. You fight in, then you fight Ghetsis, whatever. It is a cool ass moment. Pokemon needs more cool ass moments. The best part of Arceus is when you fight what's-his-face. It really sucks because it's definitely, you need voice acting because you're doing this cutscene in which like a bunch of stuff is happening that you would expect voice acting in. It's cut like that. It's shot like that. But it's... You need to embrace being a JRPG.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next
what about the legendary
from our friends at DoorDash.
It can be about the legendary. It doesn't have to not be about the legendary. It's like, I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is that you have to create something. You have to create a story and a journey that people are willing to go through. And you can have gym leaders and stuff like that, but you have to have a good like core and reason to go forward.
Young is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade, and we've got your exclusive.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. This is the most generic guy in the world.
To your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
That's a League of Legends character.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Actually, no, it's a WoW character. That looks almost like a WoW character, like a WoW's character's version of like what a JRPG should be. It's a fighting game character.
No one is totally
Oh my fucking god.
I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
Yeah, I think they are in a cum jar.
The #1 gaming monitor.
No, I get it. See, you jarred up, you bottled up your emotions, right? They bottled up their emotions. You get it? You get it?
When you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance
As I said, here's the thing. I don't think Young Yi is a bad voice actor. I just think he's a bad Kiryu.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken Buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and
Hey, I have the kill button, don't I? Where's my kill button?
And here is our big ad.
Oh, here's my kill button.
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life.
We're still doing it.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so.
Get out of the fucking bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Tell me about yourself. I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because. Your swordplay. Tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most.
We're still doing it.
Also pillaged a few villages.
I'm not a lawyer. Okay? I'm just a lumberjack.
I think you're qualified to be an accountant. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking like?
We're still here.
Maybe everything is in a squad activity.
Just relax your bowels,
DMC.
These clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
I swear, why is it still going?
Jinx. No, you Jinx. You're supposed to be Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you? I'd be delighted.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
I think our job here is done.
Fuck you!
I never.
It's been more than 2 minutes, so that means they spent half a $500,000 for this ad spot in the fucking Summer Games Fest. $500,000 went to just this thing being here. I would love a $500,000. You know what I would fucking do? Please stop playing the DMCA song. Please stop playing something that's going to get my fucking stream muted.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage.
$500,000 can pay off a couple of debts, fucking like fix up a couple things on my PC. Hey, you know what? We suffered through all of that. We are now at Monster Hunter.
今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest.
Is it going to be less story focused? I want more action focused. I want more weapons.
Near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
Is it going to be the flagship? It sounds like they're announcing the flagship.
モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。
PC that's in crossplay.
また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025.
Thank you.
On PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
That's just, you just said crossplay, but I'm going to interpret that as crossplay, so thank you. 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 And the fact that it's coming to PC day one, because so many people like would not. That was always a problem with Rise and World, where it wasn't on PC. So hopefully they're working on a good PC version for y'all.
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Yeah, because you can't do it now, because this better not be the same trailer. Okay, no, it's not, because that's new.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
I don't want my character's voice.
Watch out for that glove! I will draw its iron! Cover me!
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready!
You're still showing the same two weapons.
As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that's still not what I wanted to see out of these trailers. That's my only problem. That's not what I want to see out of these trailers. What I want to see is other monsters and different weapons that isn't like what seems to be the light bowgun and the greatsword.
Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the
I
game.
kind of wish that one of those trailers showed off a different weapon.
Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
See, I'm not opposed to a lot of desert because, number one, that does seem to be just one locale. There's also that weird, like, grasslands. And, you know, they would probably have more. But I always enjoyed the desert areas within Monster Hunter games anyways. At very least, none of these areas look as bad as Ancient Forest. And that will always be a good thing.
Turn back before it's
Oh, look, that horse is pretty hung, isn't it? Oh boy, it's Sekiro-like. Okay, I'm sorry, but some of those look fake. World 2024 World Tour demo. Okay,
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game
But I
Fest
don't care
live
about
show.
that. Like,
Thanks to
if you're gonna
Joy
sit back and
for
say, "Ooh,
joining
World
us.
Tour demo," it's like,
Jeff.
fuck you. Just put demo. That's less souls and more Sekiro, Maverick.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now, keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other events.
And there's a difference. Yeah, and there is a difference. There is a difference between how Souls combat works and how Sekiro combat works. Like actual. Anyways, that's it for me for right now. I'll see y'all later tonight for Mario 3D Land. So many people were showing this. I am going to send you... God, part of me was like, no, we're not. I'm sorry, we're not going to see funny what's his face. I'll just go to the room. Yeah, tonight's just no wait, that's next week's schedule. Don't worry about that. Let's see, who can I send y'all to?
Okay, when you turn around, you're gonna see some more.
You know what? Fuck it. Well, I'll send y'all to Dev and Dave, and y'all can watch and be doomer pilled there. Yeah, I know. It's that's so stupid. Every single FromSoft game is the same. Anyways, I'm gonna send you